back, you guys. It's your girl Lisa Gisel here, and I'm coming at you with a brand new video today. And yes, you read the title. It's a Q&A with me. The reason why I want to do this video is that so I can get connected with my subscribers, including anybody that tunes into this video. So without further ado, let's get to it. My first question: what are your favorite hobbies? Eat, sleep, and just repeat. Honestly, like, I don't really have a favorite hobby. Ever been in love? Yeah, actually. I have been in love. And this was like in the first grade. I was in love with this kid. I forgot his name. But like, we lived in the same like complex. And our building was like I think 2 to 3 buildings down from each other, and we'll always like walk together in the morning to the bus stop, because the bus stop was like in front of this little after school clubhouse for kids that had parents that didn't get off until a later time. We end up like, walking all the time, and like we kind of practically grew up with each other. But then they end up moving during my 2nd grade year to like a different state, and he was going to a different school, and we practically dated for like secretly dated for like 2 years, because we were like in the 1st grade when we met and whatnot. So yeah. Never had a terrible breakup. Ugh. Yeah. And it was the one before my relationship that I am now. And we kind of knew each other for like 3 years, and we decided to give it a shot with each other for like a cool almost a year. And then we ended up breaking up because of a big old situation that I put myself into and whatnot. So we ended up breaking up, and he completely blocked me on social media, blocked me through text, blocked me through like, he blocked me on everything. And it was hard for me, because it's like he was the only person that actually knew me better than myself, if that makes any type of sense. And what was really like interesting was that we knew each other for 3 years. We never dated, but we always had like this special bond, and we always stood by each other's side day in and day out. And when I had my problems, I would always go to him for comfort and ask him for advice.
Don't touch me, I'm not fully charged yet.
I would always go for him for advice, and he'll give me feedback. And it's just like, now we're just strangers. We don't talk. I mean, he still has me blocked on everything. I mean, yeah, there are times where I still think like, how is he doing and how's everything been for him? But other than that, yeah. How tall are you? Well, I did a physical on Saturday. They said I was 5'1", and my whole entire life I've been saying I'm 5'2". So the whole entire time I've been lying to myself. My whole entire life I've been lying to myself. Crazy. Yeah, I'm 5'1". How much do you weigh? That is a very disrespectful question to ask. But I weigh 140. used to weigh like 140 something, like 149-ish, because I was nearly close to the 150 percentile. And then I did physical on Saturday, and they said I was 140, which is not too shabby. Lost a few pounds. Still trying to lose a few. Trying to get rid of my little baby pouch that I've been having. Ugh, it's annoying. If y'all know any tips or tricks and secrets, please let me know. Cause I'm trying to be all cute for the summer. Any tattoos? Not really. Well, no, I don't have any tattoos, but I do want tattoos. I have a whole list of tattoos that I want to do, and I'm not ready for them because I heard in the areas that I want to get them done in hurts, and I barely have a little, meat on me now. So it's a little concerning. Any piercings? Yes, I have my regular earlobes, and I got my nose ring. I got my nose ring when, like, about, I would say, like 3 to 4 days after my birthday. And I'm gonna just show you the clip.
I think this goes in your nose, alright? Okay. You wanna just close your eyes? No?
No, I just need somebody to hold my hand. That's what it is. Please.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2.
Oh, you're I hate you.
Right,
really bad. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. That's how it happened. On the phone. I'm someone not on the phone type of person. I can't say I am, because if I'm on the phone with you and you're not talking and you're not holding a conversation, then what are we doing on the phone? Might as well just text. Scratch that. Don't even do that. I'm a bad texter. Shout out to all my bad texters out there, because I can't even hold a conversation. Like, if it dies down, it dies down. I don't know what to tell you. Like, favorite show. I don't really have a favorite show. I used to have a favorite show. I would say Wizards of Waverly Place, That's So Raven, and Kim Possible. And Lilo and Stitch show. I don't know if you guys are like that old enough to know, but there was a show on Disney Channel that will always come on like around like 8 or 7 o'clock at night, and it was about Lilo and Stitch finding little placement homes for the experiment that Junebug used to make and whatnot. And they used to like be activated by like this little like this little ball, and if you put it into water, it just creates this big old monstrosity. I don't know if you guys are that old, but I used to always like come on, and then after they, Disney Channel started adding new TV shows, it started to be pushed back to more like later times, like close to the mornings. And every single time I wake up and I watch Little Ooh Ooh and I don't know if you guys know about them, but they will always like have the show playing as soon as those two come on. It's like the first it's like the first episode that comes on. So yeah. Favorite song. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but these are the two songs that I like from this person, and it's like literally on repeat in my head, literally on my phone as well, including my TV and my little Google Home. So yeah. Something you miss. I miss how things used to be for me. The reason why I say that, it's because I had to grow up very fast. I had to grow up very fast at the age of like 15, 16, only because of the fact that, like, you know, I was pregnant and I had a whole kid at that age, and I didn't really have time to enjoy my teen life because I had to grow up really fast. So if I can turn back time, I wouldn't change anything, but I would enjoy it the way it was supposed to be enjoyed, if that makes any type of sense. But I wouldn't change the fact that I had my kid, because my kid has always been my motivation to do things, if that makes any sense. Who is the biggest flex and why? The biggest flex, I would say, is my kid. Once again, it's my kid. My kid has always been my biggest flex, and the reason why I say that's because, like I said, she is what makes me today. She is what makes me today. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Everybody can say, oh, my biggest flex is my girlfriend. Oh, my biggest flex is my boyfriend. Oh, my biggest flex is my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, my aunt, my niece, my nephew, whatever. But mine is my daughter. Because without her, I wouldn't be who I am today. I wouldn't. So, yeah. How old are you? That was just rude. That was just really rude. I mean, how old do I look? Zodiac sign. Mine is Virgo, and we're known as an earth sign. We are such the most cutest, lovable, respectful creatures on earth. The qualities you look for in a partner. I say they gotta be goofy, they gotta be funny, they gotta be down with the shenanigans, they gotta be so lovable, they gotta be the most clingiest little thing on earth. I'm talking about a newborn puppy to an owner. They gotta be ready to deal with my mood swings, because when I tell you I'll be right hooking and left hooking, it terrible. He's gotta be so respectful. I'm talking about, like, if you're talking to my mom and she's talking to you and she asks you a question, you say yes ma'am, no ma'am. I don't care. Yep, we taking it back to Southern time. Yes ma'am, no ma'am. Yes sir, no sir. I don't care. I love me a man like that. Like, what? Huh? Okay. I got you, babe. Telling you. But yeah. And I love me a man that just does stuff without even being asked. Like, if you know I'm having a bad day and you just pop up with some flowers, I'm happy now. Like, I love stuff like that. Those are the type of qualities I find in a man. Great hospitality. That's what it is. Great hospitality. I love me a man like that. Favorite quote. My favorite quote is, don't do things to others that you wouldn't like to be done to you. And there's another one that says, miserable loves company. So, honey, you are bad company. Yeah, the reason why I like those two is only because of the fact that if, for example, if your girl cheating on you, you shouldn't do that back. Because if you get your lick back, you get your lick back, you get your lick back, that's a problem. Because two wrongs will make it right. You feel me? So the fact that don't do something to somebody else that you wouldn't want to be done to you, as in don't cheat on her if you don't want her cheating on you, just don't. Just don't. And the reason why I say miserable loves company is because there's gonna be people out there that are envious of you. They're gonna envy what you want, what you desire, what you got, they're gonna stop you from all that. So when you're being miserable about someone else, you're really stopping yourself from getting a bag. and you got company, as in you got somebody on your side, which is the devil himself. I'm telling you. Favorite actor? Jim freaking Carrey. I love him. Jim Carrey played in this movie called The Son of the Mask. Ugh. All-time classic. All-time classic. There's no other all-time classic that can beat, comedy-wise, The Mask. And if y'all can't find something like that, link it down below and I'll search it up. Because ain't nothing gonna beat this one. Ain't nobody. No, it's not gonna beat this one. I'll tell you that. Favorite color? Honestly, my favorite color is black. This is literally the only color. Well, not the only color clothing, but I own a few color pieces. But literally, if we can like go through all my like shirts, they're black. They're literally black. I'm telling you. Adventurous or homebody? I would say I'm a homebody. I stay home all the time, only because of the fact that my job is at home. But I'm a little adventurous here and there. Don't get me wrong. I like to stay home, but there be times where I just be like, God, leave, bro. I want to go outside. But yeah, other than that, it's kind of like in between. It's like a 50-50 for me. Where do you go when you're sad? I go to the beach. Downside my house. Yeah. The reason why I go there is because it's just calm. It's just peaceful. You know, I don't know if it's just me, but I like me a quiet, adventurous stroll somewhere. Anywhere. How long does it take you to shower? Woo, chilly. I would say it takes me like about 5 to 10 minutes on hair wash day, which is like every Friday. For all my hair growth lovers out there, y'all know. If y'all wash your hair once a week, then y'all know. But for those who don't and wash their hair every single day, that's why you got a bald spot on your head. But yeah, I'll say like it takes me about like 5 to 10 minutes. During hair wash day, which is every Friday, and on like a regular days when I don't wet my hair because I just style it. It takes about like 5 to 6 or 7 minutes. Pretty much, yeah. How long does it take you to get ready in the mornings? Not much. Not much. Cause I'm a type that rushes to get ready. Cause I like when I like think of outfits, I think of them the night before the day comes. Like literally. I be literally taking my time trying to be like, all right, I got this outfit, I got this outfit, I got this outfit. Oh, but maybe these jeans look good with that outfit. That shirt looks good with that outfit. So it's like I try to match and hash my outfits, and then I get ready in the morning. Sometimes I throw the outfit on, see how it looks, and I'll be like, okay, I like this. And then I try to figure out a good hairstyle that will go with it. And I just go about my day. So I would say like about 5 minutes. Probably 6 if I'm woken up enough to do it. Like actually be zooming everywhere. Ever been in a physical fight? Yes, I have. Twice in my life. And I won one of them and I lost one of them. And the reason why I lost one of them is because of the fact that she was a big bone. She was big bones. My little puny was not gonna win it. Tell you that right now, I was not gonna win it. But the one that I won, she was just talking the most. And I remember we didn't have any YMCA that day because of the holidays. And I was like, all right, like I'm walking home. She's walking home. She walks the same way I do. So what's good? So she was just talking and talking and talking while I was walking. And I was just trying to ignore her. And I'm like, bro, like I don't want to fight this girl. But at the same time, she's pushing my buttons as we are speaking. So then she was just like, like you're mad, this, not a third. So then I dropped my book back. I was like, okay, so then what's up? You know, what's up? So then we started fighting right there. And then her brother tried jumping in. And then my homeboy was like, don't jump in, because if you jump in, then I jump in. And then his sister tried to jump in. And my homeboy was like, you know, like, it was just like, if y'all jump in, we all jumping in. Y'all not jumping in on me. So we fight. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And I end up winning. And whatnot. So yeah. I win some and I lost one. But I live to fight another day. Turn-ons. I would have to say we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. Turn-offs. Oh man. The quickest thing to turn me off is just have no manners. Like if you have no manners, if you're constantly just not showing me affection and attention, if you're always like wanting to just sleep and not spend quality time, and having like dreads in your hair, having girls on your teeth, that is just so like no, I do not like that at all. The reason why I joined YouTube, because I've been kind of planning this since middle school, since I was in the 6th grade. Yeah. And I didn't really start because I didn't really have the necessities that I kind of have now to actually do it. But I felt as though if my 14-year-old self, 13-year-old self, seen myself now, she'd be like, it's about damn time. It's about damn time, because we should have started that shit 6th grade, homegirl. Like, what is you doing? That's the reason why I started YouTube, because I finally built the courage to actually start a YouTube. My biggest fears, if we're talking like physically wise, I would say snakes. Any type of insect that crawls and just look scary and disgusting, count me out. Count me out. Yeah. But mentally wise, my daughter. My biggest fear is losing my daughter to the society we live in now. No one's really safe. Schools are not safe. Homes are not safe. Streets are not safe. Hell, not even stores are safe. We are no longer safe at all. That's the crazy part. Last thing that made you cry. My boyfriend. Last time you said you love someone. It was today. And it was my daughter, because I dropped after school and I always tell her, I love you. Have a great day. And we're talking about that. But if we're talking about like I love you in relationship wise, That would have to be my boyfriend, like 2 days ago. I think 2 to 3 days ago. Meaning behind your YouTube name. My YouTube name is Lisa Gisel. Um, the meaning of it is practically my half of my government name. I couldn't really think of other secondary name because I used Lizarray as my gaming channel. You guys want to roll over there, you can, subscribe and like and, just leave comments on my videos. I'll leave the other channel in my description box below. And, yeah, it's just basically Lisa Gisel. And that's kind of half of my government name. I didn't want to put my full name, Lisa Gisel Reynoso, which just really weird. Because I see everybody else, this cool name and whatnot, and it's just me. So I was like, why not just use Lisa Gisel? But I also had another one, was Ray Ray. But I feel like that's a mad common nickname because people that are named like Ray or have a last name Reyes, they just use Ray to like abbreviate and whatnot. So yeah. Last book you read, I would say Love Lore Olympus, and it was on Webtoon, which is an app like this. And when I tell you the gossip on that story is crazy. Like, it's so good. It's like a little comic book, but like it's a cool comic book. And it's really interesting for people who don't like, reading just full-on pages of just words. They have like the words and pictures, and yeah. The book you are currently reading right now, the same thing. I can't consider as a book because it's a comic book, but it's still in the book genre. I don't know. But yeah. If you was to travel outside the States, where would it be and why? I would have to say Brazil, Hawaii, Mexico, and Dominican Republic. Even though I'm from I am Dominican. My mom and my dad are from Dominican Republic, but I've always wanted to go to Dominican Republic because the fact that I don't remember much of it. I was a little baby, so I really don't know much about my own island. And the reason why I said Mexico is because my boyfriend's mom is from Mexico, and I wanna get to know Mexico. Like, Mexico seems like a good, fun environment to actually explore. Other than that, I've always wanted to go to Mexico and see what it's like. Brazil, ever since I seen Rio, listen, I've always wanted to go to Brazil just for their carnival parade and just embrace like the authenticity, the authentic of it, whoa, just the authentic environment. Like, you can actually feel like the love, the connection, the flowers, the beautiful sunset. Like, it's just so everything. And then Hawaii, oh my god, I've always wanted to learn how to hula dance. Honestly. Those are the only few places I would love to visit and travel. What is it like being a mom? You literally have no privacy. You have no privacy at all. Like, you really don't have any privacy at all. And it's like, like, if you have to pee, your kid's there. If you have to take a boot, your kid's there. If you have to shower, your kid is in there with you. If you're trying to sleep, your kid's there. And mommy, I need this, and mommy, I need that. And it's just like, there is no such thing of mommy downtime. There's literally no such thing. Even when your kid is fully occupied, no matter if they're just a few months old, or if they're 1 year old, 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, up to like 7, which is mine right now, they can be occupied for all they care of, and they will come to you and just bug you. Like, one time, I literally thought I was gonna be kidless. Literally, one day, I was on the game with one of my friends, one of my old close friends, but we're no longer friends anymore. I was on the game, and I was on the mic, and I'm just like, we were playing Fortnite, I think it was Fortnite or Call of Duty Cold War, I don't remember. I was on the mic, and I was telling him, hey, like, I'm down. My kid comes in, asks me a question, and I'm
like, huh?
She tells me the question again. I'm like,
what?
She was like, huh. And then she asked me the question again. So I'm like,
dude, that doesn't even make sense. Like, what are you trying to, like, ask?
And she was like, well, this is what I know, and this is what they told me. I was
like, that doesn't even make sense.
You know what she told me?
Well, Mom, make it make sense.
And she leaves out the door. She leaves out the door after she just told me.
Make it make sense, Mom.
I said, if I can get away with murder, you would have been gone. Because that was the most atrocious thing you can ever say to me and do. Like, she had the whole finger, neck roll, and hand on the hip, and, you know, like, I was just like,
Miss Ma'am. Miss Ma'am.
like, it was just chilly. Listen, I was about to get ready. Okay, but yeah, being a mom is fun ish. No, but don't get me wrong, being a mom, it is fun because you get to be a kid with your kid at some given point. You get to do like little, you know, what, quality time stuff together. What? Oh my god. But yeah. You get to do like quality time stuff together. Like, for example, when I used to go get my nails done, I used to always bring her with me to get her little, her little finger toenails, all type of stuff done. And, one day she told me, I wish I can get my nails done just like you. And I used to get like acrylics. And I was like, you're not getting acrylics until you're 16, because that's when I got my first set of acrylics. So, yeah. I was like, yeah, no, ma'am. You're not trying to grow up fast on me. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Because, like, it's wild. Like, kids grow up so fast. And it's like, godly. Like, I just remembered yesterday. Like, you were just learning how to just walk. And, like, you know, like, and then you start to, like, remember, like, dang, you used to be in here. Now you're just a full-blown, like, toddler. Close to an adult. I literally have only 2 more years until she hits 10 years old. She's 7 right now. 8, 9, 10. Correction. 3. 3 years until she's 10 years old. That is scary. That is scary. Because now I gotta start prepping myself from when she has her period, and then I have to start making little, the pad box. Well, I didn't really have a pad box, but I made my own pad box where I had two different type of pad. I had day pads and I had night pads. And then I had all my little essentials. I had my little white bees, my little flushable white bees, my little Summer's Eve, I think it was 2-in-1 or 3-in-1, where you can use it as a white bee and a washcloth, and to wash down there when you had your little period and whatnot. If y'all are disgusted by this, y'all can click leave at this point. But yeah, like I used to have my own little pad box, and now I gotta make another one for my kid. I mean, thank God I don't go through that, because birth control saved my life. But yeah, I would, put my daughter on birth control, but at the same time, it's her life, it's her choice if she wants it or not. But I'm gonna convince because I don't want to deal with no hormones. I don't have time. I can't even keep up with mine. Oh, makes you think I'm gonna keep up with hers? Oh my God. Being a mom is pretty good. Pretty good. What do you see yourself doing in 5 years from now? I see myself working at a physical therapist or an occupational therapist, or at a hospital. At a hospital as a midwife. Yeah. I don't know. I just love seeing like the whole family get together when your daughter or niece or nephew or whatever is having a baby. And it's like, oh, it's the cutest thing. And the reason why I chose physical and occupational therapy is because I fell in love with it when I learned about it in the 7th grade. Yeah. I fell in love with it, and on top of that, I had to go through it myself, so I know the process of the journey of the type of struggles you have to go through. For those who know me, I got into a car accident back in 2018. A full-blown car hit me where I broke my lower left leg, tore my ACL, PCL, LCL, fractured my right hip, and fractured my left hand. And I had to go through so much surgeries. I would say 3 in total, if I remember. And it was just, it was overwhelming. Like, I felt hopeless. Every single day when I went to physical therapy and occupational therapy, I'll cry because I was away from my kid for so long. And yes, I have separation anxiety. Like, yeah, I may send my kid off or her tablet somewhere else just so that I can have some me time. But if my kid's not home and I'm not with my kid, I'm staying home and I'm calling my kid like every single hour. Like, hey, are you okay? Hey, like, are you this? Are you that? Like, where are you? Like, how are you doing? Like, like there be times where my daughter will go with my niece and her, like, to her boyfriend's family's house, and I would sit there and think like, hey, like, what is my kid doing? Let me just call her. And I'll call my niece. I'm like, hey, like, is Angie okay? Is she behaving? She's like, yeah, she's fine. She's running around with the kids. And I'm just like, oh, okay. So, like, yeah, like, I have a limited separation anxiety from my kid. So, yeah. So, I know what it feels like to go through physical therapy and occupational therapy, which they describe as PT and OT. And the difference between them is that occupational therapy is more of like a mental thing, and of course physical therapy is obviously a physical it's a physical thing. So you gotta like maneuver with both of them at the same time. So yeah, that's what I see myself doing in 5 years. If you was to continue YouTube, would you or would you not, and why? I would still continue YouTube. It's just posting them would be a huge hassle, only because of the fact that I have to edit the videos myself, and I have to like make sure there's some like boring parts are taken out and some funny parts are kept in, stuff for bloopers and all that type of stuff. And just basically, yeah. Would I continue YouTube? Oh yeah, I would, just for the fun of it. Would I stop? Maybe not, until I'm dead. But other than that, I wouldn't stop YouTube. I wouldn't want to stop what I'm passionate about. Low-key as a side hobby. Yeah. Well, that is all the questions I have that all my friends and others sent me. Pretty much, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys like it as well. And if you guys are new around here, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and hit my girl bell out there so you guys don't miss any content like this one. I'm your girl, Lisa Gisel. And of course, I'll see you on the next one. Bye!
Huh?
Okay. I gope.
Okay, bye.